Hey guys, what's going on? This is Darrell Addison at torpedopod.com. Darrell Addison at torpedopod.com, and these are our jalapeno peppers. We've already picked 49 off this planter. We're aiming for 100 peppers off each planter. We got 49 as our first harvest off this one, and one of the reasons why we're picking them is because we hit a cold spell. When a cold spell comes in, it just takes the pepper growth and it knocks it right into dormancy. Peppers love heat, and the only way that they can develop and grow is because of heat. We are in September, and the weather's starting to change. So I'm going to pick these peppers because I want to have the good ones before the season comes to an end. Like I said, we have 49 that we've already picked off this one, and we're not picking everything, okay? We're only picking the big ones because we realize if the temperature starts to collapse and drop, I want to have at least some of my peppers in storage when that happens. So let's start our picking process. So we're going to start with this planter here. Let me see how this is going to go. Dude, I cannot see myself going through life without having peppers. Peppers is such a divine part of the eating experience. And I can't see us not having peppers. We love peppers. There are so many peppers on this planter. I think I might exceed the what we collected on the other planter. We collected 49 on this adjacent planter, but I'm feeling already so good about this. The growth that I'm seeing. My purpose though is to make sure I'm careful not to cut off any crucial limbs that are growing peppers that I don't see. I don't want to do anything accidentally, cut anything off. But you look at that pepper, that's beautiful. Now I know they haven't turned yet because remember we're going to get 100 off this planter. They're going to turn red, and you might even see one or two red inside of here. But guys, they're hot and they're delicious. And this is exactly the way I want it. Just this way. It is so beautiful. It is such a beautiful, beautiful pepper. Such a beautiful, beautiful pepper. And none of them have any blemishes on them. None of them. They're all grown biotically with natural ingredients. This is amazing. Okay, so the question is, how do you get in there to get all your peppers out? You know, and not all of them. You just want to get a certain few so that the limbs won't get heavy. So we have yet to go into the wooded area, which is really inside of here. Each pepper plant has the ability to produce. We're looking at about 10 peppers, 8 to 10 peppers. Well, I would say about 5 to 10 peppers, and it varies. But one thing we do know is that we will get peppers. So, and again, I want to remove them because of the weight. I don't really want to remove any small peppers, so I'm going to turn this around now. I'll turn it around. Let's see here. Turn this planter back around. And now if you turn this one around, you can see all the fruit on all the sides. So if it's mature and it looks half decent, I'm taking it off. Because I don't want that cold spell to come and I don't want it to screw up my peppers. Taking everything off that I can. Dropping down the side of the bag. Remember now, our goal is 100 peppers, okay? 100. And I think I'm on my way. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And I get them at the right time too. When you see them turn a little brown blotched, that's when they're getting old. And I'll show it to you. You can tell the difference between these two peppers. This one's young. It's nice and smooth. It's got nice gloss to it. As it starts to age, you can see the cracking going into on the outer layer. And the browning spots that are coming up, part of the aging process. That's fine, it's no problem. It's still good. And I still love it. So, to turn color, you're going to need a lot of heat. And that's what we're working on, is that hopefully we can go through this season and still produce a lot of peppers. I mean, that's my goal. Okay, I think we can turn around one more time and get some more peppers off of here. Let's turn around the other way. I don't know if I can turn around much more. Let's find out. How many more is in here first of all? Ooh, looks very good. I'm going to take that one anyhow. A lot of tiny ones on here. All right, I'm going to turn this a little bit more. See what I can do with this right here. Okay. I don't want these two to mix. We've already picked that planter, so and I do want this to stand up for itself. So, oh, and one fell. Okay. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I love it. So remember now, we got 49 from the last planter. So let's see what we can get from this one. Guys, they're looking really good. Now, do you know why I like peppers, the Casabian family? It's because even though you and I are digging around here, cutting off peppers from this planter, and they are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So one thing I like about the peppers is that you can eat the peppers. They're delicious. Put your finger in them, crack them. You smell the flavor coming out of them. When you put a crack in them, do a little lick, a taste on them, get the flavor coming out of it. So I'll put my fingernail into this, and I'll bring it out. It's mature, not exceptionally hot, but they are mature. They're delicious. Woo. Okay, I was wrong. They're hot. Wow. Woo. Wow. What I like about the pepper family is that not only can you eat the peppers themselves, but the leaves are edible. So I want you to reset your consciousness and learn to prepare foods and grow foods that you can use and you can eat. Your harvest should not come at the end. The pharmacological properties that are inside of this plant right here should benefit you year round. Don't wait till the end and say, oh, geez, I get my harvest, I get my vitamins and nutrients. Forget that. All living organisms that are edible can provide nutrition from you. Provide nutrition to you. Remember, these plants are on the earth long before you and I have. They've adapted quite well long before you and I have. And after we're going, they'll probably still take over, as long as you don't ruin the earth. Just continue to pick this stuff. See what you got. And that looks good. I hear some cracking. Be careful, I don't want to damage these plants at all. But this looks very good. So, When I cut this off, I'll let it sit for another 2 to 3 weeks before I do my next cutting, because then I have another big batch to work on. Okay, turn around one more time to make sure I got everything off of here. Everything that is big. Okay, a couple more. Okay, this will take a lot of stress off the plants also, because they have to perform. Now this is amazing. We have 49 peppers that we taken off of this one. Now we're about to count this one. So I'm going to pull my peppers in here so we can do an actual count. Isn't that beautiful? That is so beautiful. Now, my friends, that is beautiful. That is really beautiful. No blemishes, no death, none of that. You understand? This is probably the purest food that you're ever going to taste, because I didn't grow it with chemicals and synthetic chemicals. I grew it using the biotic environment in that soil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 49 and 47. Now, there's an important lesson I want you to learn here. And the lesson is that when you grow in a torpedo pot, you can have precision growing. Your growing will be precise. So we are now scheduled to do 100 off this one. We are now scheduled to do 100 off of this planter. Daryl Addison, torpedopot.com. Daryl Addison, torpedopot.com.